From the sunshine state of Florida, we're under the lights at beautiful Lone Depot Park. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Homer Bailey gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now in the box, Ramon Urias. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Here comes the 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Solano is calling for it, makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to seeing if the man hitting 8th can stay hot. Yeah, 8th. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's George Springer. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Now here is Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
And the pitch.
Donovan Solano.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And that one yanked just foul. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Anderson brings it in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He carries a .308 batting average. Bailey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is it.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
This is line to left. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Strike taken up in the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And that misses. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now to bat, Mitch Moreland. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Moreland.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That's in there, and the Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Standing in now, Dylan Bundy. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
From the belt, the pitch, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
The batter is second baseman Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosarena is there. 2 gone. George Springer the next to hit. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right field, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. High in the air out to center field. Rosarena able to track it down for the third out. And is Johan Camargo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Adley Rutschman is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is Homer Bailey. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Anderson scoops it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Bailey's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Swing and a ground ball to third. Solano for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Now into the box, Donovan Solano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
Next to hit, Tommy Pham grounded out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
Up next,
bases are empty here with 2 away, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of power.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Miami down in order. They try. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Bailey into his motion and delivers.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Ramon Urias singled in his last at bat. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Urias at third. Anderson on at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney. Here's Randy Arozarena. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next, it'll be Didi Gregorius. Struck out in his first at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Mitch Moreland. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now another 1-2.
That's a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Vince Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping up is Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moreland has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate here is Rhys Hoskins. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So here's Johan Camargo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next,
and with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. And stepping in, Adley Rutschman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Rutschman, a native Oregonian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. D. Strange Gordon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. On the ground, softly towards second. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Chasen Shreve is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jason.
Now at the plate is Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Shreve uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. Hit down the line at first. Camargo brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Bundy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got...
Ouch, that one hit him. Next, here is Ramon Urias. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, swing and a line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next up is George Springer. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. The Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So stepping in is Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled off.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dan Altavilla will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Camargo picks it up cleanly. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosarena is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Up next, Marcell Ozuna flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Pitch popped up, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 0-2 home. Way outside. 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Popped him up. Gregorius waits on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Solano has got it, and the side is retired.
Leading off.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder.
So now into the box is Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Next up, Johan Camargo, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hit in the air to left field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means here. Ryan Buchter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Dylan Carlson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Frazier.
In now, Adam Frazier. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Bundy. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So here is Ramon Urias. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Grounded to first. Camargo's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
The catcher,
Adley Rutschman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder.
Ready now for the Marlins, Dylan Carlson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Donovan Solano. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And there's his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dylan Bundy hangs win number 11 on his line and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Bundy. His record is now 11-1. The loss goes to Homer Bailey. He falls to 5-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you.
Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip, pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-0. The Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-0. Juan Nicasio collected win number 2 on the year, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 2-1. The Baltimore Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. The Detroit Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim completed a short 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as they took down the Seattle Mariners 1-0. The Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 9-4. The Atlanta Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-4. The Phillies finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 3-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 4-3. The San Diego Padres completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la 6 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. El único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado y ustedes lo saben. Pala, soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.